coming back to school with me. We could have done it all so easily.
Hi, my name is Craig Thompson Wood. I'm the board game teacher. Thanks for coming to the classroom. Today we're taking a look at Mastermind by Parker Brother Games. So look at the report card for Mastermind. I give the number of players a B-. Now, it may sound a bit funny because Mastermind's only a two-player game, and like I say, normally I like games for classrooms that can incorporate larger groups. But in this case, Mastermind could be done with larger groups, where if you have one person as the mastermind, the other players could be working together as a team, and that could really be good to have to facilitate discussion and communication amongst the students to decide on what they're seeing and how they might approach it to solve the problem that's being presented. So for learning, I give this game an A+. I think this game is absolutely fantastic for teaching what it does, and it's looking at things like deductive reasoning and logic and scientific experimentation, all of which I'll talk about more in my blog about this game. But this game has been used, I used to play it as a kid, but I also know that it has been used by universities and colleges and high schools and all sorts of higher, there's been so many papers and research done on this game in terms of the mathematical and scientific and deductive concepts that are contained within it, because it is just that deep and rich in terms of the learning that happens within. For fun, I give the game a C+. I know, like I said, I did play this game quite a bit as a kid. I know that my brother and I would play this sometimes, but I think in looking at how it has held up to other games that are out there now, would this be the first game that kids are going to be going for and gravitating towards playing this game? Maybe not. But I think if you can encourage them, it's still a fun game. They just maybe need a bit of encouragement to do so. Actually, I read one article where somebody suggested instead of using the pegs, use Skittles or M&Ms, and then after they successfully done it, then they can eat them. So that might be one way, sort of bribe them with candy to play the game. But even if you can get them to play it without the candy, it's really worthwhile because it is such a good game. For time, I give this game a B. I think the game, again, depends on how long people may take to figure it out, how intent they are on really deciphering it. Games should take about 20 minutes to half an hour, so you can certainly, if you have two people playing, they can each take turns being the mastermind in one time, or if you rotate it through, it should be a couple people getting a turn in one period, like considering if you have a 40-minute period like I do here at my school. So the games are not long. Again, could be longer if the people are really super analyzing it to the nth degree to figure out the code that's hidden. For cost, I'm going to leave this one as gradeless for now, because this game, if you're very fortunate like I was, I found several copies in a thrift store, and I think this is the kind of game you could find. Keep your eyes open, and it will turn up in thrift stores because it's an older game and a classic. They have newer versions that are out there, so depending on whether you want to get the new ones or whether you want to go, if you can find the old ones, you may even have one kicking around in your own basement if you're an old-time gamer like I am. But just look around, see if you can get a copy of this game, and I think you should be able to find one relatively inexpensively. And here's one quick fun fact for you. Did you know that the original game of Mastermind was done on pencil and paper? It was called Bulls and Cows. Instead of using the white and black dots to show which were the correct answers, you would just use B's and C's to show, B's for bulls, C for cows. So how many bulls, how many cows do you have to then figure out how many correct numbers you had and whether they were in the correct positions. So bulls was correct number in the correct position, cow was correct number in the wrong position, and if you had 0 bulls, 0 cows, then they weren't in the correct position, or did you have a correct number? So, interesting little bit of a history for you. Well, that's going to be it for today's episode. Hopefully you saw something in here you liked. Hopefully you're going to go out and get your own copy of Mastermind. I think it's a great game for any classroom, and I think you do well to include it in yours. If you have any questions or comments, please leave me a message in the comment section below. And be sure to check out my blog on this game, which will be coming soon. And again, links will be provided in the comment section below. Until next time, I'm Craig Thompson-Wood, the board game teacher, saying thanks for coming to the classroom.
Are you coming back to school?